Rachel King. I'm currently in Glenhaven Rural Fire Brigade. I live in Kellyville at the moment with my boyfriend, and I'm 21 years of age. Yeah, so I started at Glenhaven Rural Fire Brigade 3.5 years ago. I first went to Samuel Gilbert Fate with one of my mates who is also being interviewed, Ben Alberts. And we went there just to have a look at the fair, and Glenhaven was there. They were doing pumping because a storm had flooded all the outside of the property, including going into classrooms. And I just thought it was absolutely inspirational how they acted immediately and got onto the job, and also saw all the skills involved in firefighting, including water-related things as well, not just fire. So currently I'm working at Carlisle Swimming as a swimming teacher, and I'm also training to be a supervisor at the moment. I've been there for I think 4 years now. Other than that, I also study, I just finished my degree in science. I did a Bachelor of Advanced Science at Macquarie. I finished that last year, and I'm starting my Masters of Research at Macquarie this year, studying marine biology, which will be really fun again. Well, I love playing the guitar, would be one part of my life. Other than that, scuba diving and swimming, water activities are really my favourite things to do. And I also have a puppy dog called Casey, and he likes to join in all of that as well. I just heard about Ben's adventures. No one else in my family is a firefighter or anything like that, so when I went to the Fate, I kind of saw what they did, and I decided that on my 18th birthday, I signed up and learnt a whole load of skills, which I thought I never would have learned without the fire brigade, especially being a girl. Like, I think that learning skills about, you know, how to use a chainsaw, how to whip a snip, how to blow leaves off a roof, stuff like that, I would have never learned without the fire brigade. So I think that kept pushing me to do different things. Yeah, I think I think I'm going to see how I go in the future. I'm kind of trying to decide at the moment whether I want to go down the marine biology path properly and move, or stay in Sydney and kind of do more bushfire biology related things. So I also find that when I'm volunteering, I can use the biology that I've learnt at uni and incorporate the two in order to understand the bigger picture, which I think is really important in understanding both the conservation side of bushfire fighting and also the volunteering side of bushfire fighting. When I was younger, my parents used to call me Damage. So I suppose I have done a little bit of damage to myself through firefighting, but you know, nothing, a few days of healing in bed can't help. And you know, the fire brigade's really good, and they always like support me no matter what. I think the biggest motivator for me now would definitely be my boyfriend. So he really pushes me and encourages me in everything I do. And it's because he's a firefighter, he really does understand what it's like to be on call. And I definitely understand backwards when he gets 2 AM fire calls and we're asleep in bed, but that's okay. Further to that, like I'd say my nan as well. I lived with her for, from when I was 16. So looking after her and her also supporting me while I went out on fire calls and was away, it was pretty hard but good, and it was really lovely to have such an encouraging figure in my life. I definitely think I'm an organised person, so I think organisation is definitely a skill I have. Further to that, I'd say probably just being a bit chatty. In the back of the truck, you know, when we're going out to strike teams, it's definitely important to be chatty and also communicate how you're feeling to the crew, and making sure that everyone feels welcome. And I think that I try to do my best at that, which is important for everybody, again, who's new and, yeah, feeling a bit unsteady in the back on their first strike team, for example. So as a person, I think I definitely would like to improve on the fact that I don't like when things don't go to plan. So when people are late or anything like that, it just mucks up my day. So I'd rather things be on time and be to plan and not have last minute fire calls that interrupt things. But again, got to be, I think being more understanding in that regard and just knowing that, not everything does go to plan, but you make the most of the way it goes. I think definitely saying yes and no to things has been a big thing that I've learnt in the fire brigade. And also time management is key to what we do. Understanding that sometimes you won't make the truck as being a volunteer. I have work and I have uni that I have to commit to as well. And I definitely think balancing those things is crucial. And my captain always says, family first, work second, RFS third, and that's the way it should be. My first strike team up to the Blue Mountains, we went to Colo for about 24 hours. So being in the back of the truck, I learnt a lot about camaraderie with my fellow firefighters and also learning just general quick skills, how to get out of the truck, how to put water on a fire. We got bombed on by a helicopter with water, which was a new experience. And just learning what to do in those situations with a crew leader guiding me was really good. And it helped me to have skills for every other strike team. I think it's pretty cool. Considering I was so unprepared for that photo, I think it was awesome that you could take that and run with it into a project. I'm glad that you're kind of taking both sides rather than just the firefighting side. Because I mean, most people just see that we're firefighters and that's, a lot of people just think we do firefighting as well. They don't really see that we do, we do storm damage, we do car accidents, we do heaps of stuff, we do first aid, breathing apparatus. There's so much we do other than just firefighting. And then we also have our lives outside of firefighting, which, we all have to manage at the same time. And it's not always easy keeping your boss happy, plus your captain, plus your boyfriend or your family, for example. So all of those things put together really means that we have to give up and balance different things. So understanding where the lines are in different people's lives that we have to meet and balancing that with our brigade life is really important. So in regards to the project, I think that, capturing those moments and capturing the way we feel outside of just that split second is important to understand how somebody's feeling and also how they feel in their day-to-day life with how they spend their time volunteering. So if I remember rightly, it was about 18 months ago. So at that time, I was with my captain on our Cat 2 fire truck. So we were just coming out of the bush and we just finished basically burning. We'd done a hazard reduction burn line across a big area of bush. It was quite a big hazard reduction burn. I think that's probably the hottest burn I've been to so far. But I was just coming out of the bush at the time when Jeff snapped me. Sneaky snap by Jeff. But I definitely, when I saw the photo, I was pretty taken back that he got such a great shot, to be honest, because I was just so dirty and not prepped. So I definitely found that photo very, very nice, considering I was in such a tired but good state. Oh my gosh. It was a little bit, I was taken back by but it was good. I mean, I thought it was an epic photo. So, I got an epic photo out of it, which was pretty cool. I think there's definitely a role for everyone in the fire brigade, either being membership or being just here, being a firefighter, or even doing catering. There's a role for everybody, and I think being a part of something bigger helps you to really see a bigger picture of what goes on in the world and also know that you're helping something bigger than yourself. Three words that come to mind when I think of being a firefighter would be challenging, fun and rewarding. They're definitely the three I think of.